Khary's crib.
Khari's crib. Welcome to the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, sometimes like a showcase. Khari's crib.
Khary's crib.
What's good and said, pretty people? Tuesday evening. My name is Khary. This is my crib, and I invite you to my home for another evening of the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and every now and then like a showcase. We have another dope show for you tonight. Some new sexual allegations have been thrown at Diddy, this time from a man, and he threw a couple of other high-profile names in the mix as well. We'll talk about it. Tyler Perry dropped a new movie this past weekend, and I had high hopes based on the trailer, y'all. It starred Kelly Rowland. So I was like, oh, I definitely gotta check this out. Did it disappoint? I'll let you know. Or maybe I might not. For those that didn't see it, because Trish didn't see it. We'll get into it, though. We'll get into it.
No, the beast.
Cam Newton got jumped. A homeless couple may be scamming. I'm joined by the beautiful Trish, the homie Bees Buddha. What's up to all my house guests in the chat? How are you doing? Phone lines are open. 813-559-3339. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope your weekend was great. Hope everybody's week started off great. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? How you doing, Bees? How you doing, Bees? How you doing, Trish? How you feeling tonight? What's up, Sean? What's up, everybody in the chat? How y'all feeling?
I feel fantastic.
I feel wonderful.
So
I feel wonderful.
you can't hear me?
Okay, now
I hear her. Go ahead.
Okay.
See, Trish, like, not tonight, buddy. Not tonight.
You don't hear me today.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How's everybody been?
Lady.
What's that?
I said splendiferous.
Splendiferous.
Life is great when God offers you another day. You know what I'm saying? So
Ooh,
That's a
I like
fact.
that.
That's a fact.
you know what I mean.
That's a fact.
I feel good. Just you get what I'm saying? Yeah, smell it, taste it.
Tell you what, I feel good today. I came upon a little surprise that I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with yet, though. I'm not sure.
what happened with you?
I said, yo, since we only doing the show once a week now, I might as well just get fresh every goddamn episode. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I went in the closet. You know what I'm saying? I said, let me pull out the jacket.
Wow.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I wore this jacket.
It has.
It's been a while since I wore this jacket, right?
So with the hanky in the pocket and all that.
Oh man, got to coordinate, got to be fresh. Trish seen me fresh this past weekend.
Yeah.
Trish seen me fresh this past weekend.
To the nines on the shines.
Was out. I had we went to the
Black Art Gala.
Annual Black Art Gala.
Okay.
The homie Nova hosted it. She did she tore it down, did a dope ass show. I actually posted a clip of it on my story today of her on stage. She said she might think about doing comedy now too. She said, so,
damn, I was off last weekend. I wish I'd have known about that. I was off last weekend too. Shit.
Well, but I got spiffy for that too. I had on like a red hat. I had on a black jacket.
Me and Mo could have popped out.
Red flowers on it and shit like that. But I went into the closet. I pulled out the jacket. I put it on, I buttoned it up, and I was like, oh.
This is nice.
What is this bulging in here? What the fuck is in my coat?
A cigar?
Right? So then I go in my coat pocket, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh.
And I pull out fucking weed. I'm like, oh my God, how long has this weed been sealed up in this Ziploc bag?
Oh my goodness.
Sounds like you found something in your doobie ashtray, huh?
Yeah. Turned out my coat pocket was the doobie ashtray. And now I'm like, where the hell did I go wearing this coat? Wherever I went, I took some weed with me.
What he said? What he said? He said, I found a bag of weed. Yeah. And it smells pretty damn good.
I was like, yo, this is not a bad find. This is not a bad find.
You go, boy.
I'll tell you what, I like getting fresh though. I like getting fresh. I just wish I had more places to get fresh too.
Yo, fam, tell me about it. Like, the last couple of outings, like with me and Mo, like we've been dressing up. Like we've been getting a little you know what I'm saying? And I like it, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing V-neck sweaters, I'm doing cardigans. You understand what I'm saying? Like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Little that's a little different out my era. You know what I'm saying? Little boys the men type cardigans. I'm about to bring that back.
Right.
I'm gonna bring that back.
So I got the hats. I got the
Letterman cardigan.
This is gonna be my fit for my hat for Friday though. This is gonna be my hat for Friday.
Got a little Dusty Rose feel to it. I see.
I like that. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to start dressing up now next week.
Oh, go ahead.
This Friday. If I'm not mistaken, this Friday is the annual Tampa Sneaker Ball.
Yeah.
Presented by the homie Tom G.
Come on, son. You gotta let me know about stuff like that. Me and Mo would be out there for that, yo. Mo.
It's gonna be a good time.
Sneaker Ball.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time, yo.
Definitely
Definitely gonna get suited and booted with the nice fresh kicks on the feetus.
I don't have nice sneakers, so they will be from Zara.
Just gotta style them. Just gotta make them look stylish.
Trish, what size you wear?
8.
Oh, so and what in women's?
Yeah.
So what you wearing like men's? Like a 6?
Probably.
Trish, let me tell you something. I'm about to tell you.
I ain't got none of those.
Since you got them tiny ass feet, right? That means you can shop in Kids Foot Locker. Stop playing and go treat yourself.
That's a fact.
Stop playing and go treat yourself.
Yeah.
You could go to Kids Foot Locker and have a fucking ball, Trish, and you ain't gonna spend a lot of money.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, I used to make fun of some of my friends that had the smaller feet. That you like, oh, y'all niggas, y'all small ass feet, blah, blah, blah. But them niggas had the better sneakers because their parents was buying their sneakers at cheaper prices. They was getting the Jordans.
And you gotta always remember this. It may come, it's an adult, but there's certain sneakers that's in kids that never make it to adult. So that makes that smaller foot shit just all the more better in a sneaker world. Like
you might be able to buy yourself some fresh Buzz Lightyears,
Word. And it's different for you because you got the small, you got the foot for it.
So I'm a 6.5. I just looked it up. I'm a 6.5 in men's.
Trish, stop
Yeah,
not treating yourself. Go
you and
treat
kids,
yourself,
you and
Trish.
kids Foot Locker. You and kids Foot
You
Locker.
and Kids Foot Locker,
Yeah.
yo. Like,
Lucky you. Lucky you.
I wear a lot of like heels and sandals, you know. I don't invest in sneakers like I used to. Like in high school, I
Look,
used to get all the nicest sneakers.
Trish, there's some nice sandals out there for you with a kid's foot. Stop playing. Go
I
treat
got mad
yourself.
sneakers. I got mad sneakers. I was
Word.
actually in here earlier, like, do I buy new sneakers for this or do I just wear a pair I got? Because I got mad pairs. And then I'm like, oh, I know a pair I could wear. I had to go to like 4 different closets to figure out where the hell it was at.
Listen, I know the feeling.
I was like, where are they? I know I got them.
Listen, it's so bad in here that me and Mo about to put we're gonna have to put our sneakers in a whole closet by itself.
Yeah, I got a closet like that, just sneakers, you know. But this is the shit that pissed me off though, because I found them.
They were scuffed.
No, they wasn't scuffed. I haven't worn them in mad long. Them shit should be crispy.
Yo, did you keep the silicone package inside because you might have to risk disintegration.
They're not crispy no more. You know why?
They turn yellow.
Right.
White soul
turn yellow.
Listen, for all you sneakerheads out there that may watch the show or whatever, and there's a packet inside your sneaker box that says "Do not eat." Most people throw away, but if you look on the other side of the packet, it says "Do not throw away."
Yeah.
So what you do is you leave that in the sneaker box. In the sneaker box.
In my sneaker box. My sneaker box is only thing that's come out of them were the sneakers. I keep all my boxes.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
That's just what happens to them fucking sneakers, them white soles. You wear them a couple. I think just you putting them into the elements.
Putting them
1
in
or 2
air?
times. Yeah, just 1 or 2 times, taking them out the box, walking outside 1 or 2 times, little dirt gets on them, and that's when the reaction starts happening. And I think there's nothing else you can do except get some motherfucking salon shampoo. There's some shit you can get that's like they sell in the hair salons. It's like salon something that you can actually
and you put it on
that
the sneaker.
And then you sit your sneaker in the sun, and it like gets all of that shit out of it. I don't know
it's
how
the
it
same
works.
shit. It's the same shit they put on your motherfucking feet to get that dead skin off your feet.
Now this shit they put in. This is shit they put in your hair. It's like some hair shit, you know. But shit, let's go ahead and jump into it. And get it started. Let's get it started like the Black Eyed Peas. I know many of y'all might have seen this video over the weekend. Cam Newton at a little football camp getting jumped. 3-4 dudes maybe like 4 or 5 dudes jumping on him, beating on him, swinging on him.
Trying
to take his ass out, but
trying to take him down.
Didn't really work. That dude is used to dealing with 300-pound linemen, defensive backs and shit like this. Linebackers coming at his ass. Y'all little niggas ain't doing shit.
Nothing.
Nigga had on a hat like this. His hat ain't even come off. But I realized why his hat ain't come off. I realized because he moved around enough for his hat to fly off. His hat ain't come off because he got his locks sticking out the top of it. So the locks is just like a tree trunk that the hat is sitting around.
Copy.
You know? So that's why it didn't come off. Though it looked fresh that y'all niggas couldn't even knock my hat off.
Listen.
Couldn't even knock the crown off my top.
Cam Newton, I need people to understand this. Cam Newton is a freak of nature. You hear me? Cam Newton is a freak. Let's not forget that this dude was almost paralyzed. Let's not forget about that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Once from football, then another time from a car injury. Remember, he broke his back up in that car injury, like right before around, I say like his last season.
Okay.
But listen, that dude is strong.
Yeah, he's a football player. He was a starting quarterback that was doing his thing for a while.
I just don't know why they thought they had a chance.
But you know what it boils down to, though?
What's that?
I would like to know, what was the actual altercation over?
Oh, the dudes that jumped him actually had an interview afterwards, and they pretty much said what happened. They said, "Yo, they actually know Cam. They've interacted with him before. They've been at football camps with him before."
Okay.
They said Cam was talking mad shit about, I guess, the 7-on-7 game or something. He was talking mad shit the days leading up to the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Day of the game, they were still talking shit. And the dude says he was talking shit. He was all up in dude's face, right? And he said Cam grabbed dude. And he said when Cam grabbed dude, that's when we rushed him. And that's pretty much the moment when they started filming, is when Cam grabbed. And he was saying the dude that was talking. Oh, and these were actual coaches too, by the way. These were coaches at the football camp. But they said, yo, he grabbed my brother, so I ran up over there. And he said that's pretty much where the camera came in. So I guess Cam yoked up his brother, and he had to come to his brother's defense, and then his homies came to his defense and shit like that.
Yo, you see, you also was so crazy. So everybody's coming in because basically Cam was handling his business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was swinging. Wah!
Yo, I wonder, is this what the young niggas mean when they talk about I stand on business?
Yes, it's gotta be.
That's what that be.
But based on business. This isn't Cam's first altercation with people neither. He's had a couple of altercations in the past.
Oh, I believe it.
You know, I don't know if dude is telling 100% truth, but based off of his accounts, me and my niggas would have done the same shit.
Only difference is I feel like this is not taking nothing from dude. Cam would have been down.
Well, we would have tried. And I say that, and I only say that because security and shit came over there pretty fast to break shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. I've seen us in action before.
Oh yeah.
We didn't look like them dudes.
Yeah, but we also wasn't dealing with 6'7" niggas, 245, 65 pounds or some shit like that. Football players, professional athletes that work out on a regular basis.
Yeah, true.
We was dealing with just regular street niggas.
Maybe one or two.
That might have been tall.
One or two. Yeah.
Niggas might have been tall and ate a lot, but they wasn't freaking natures and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And we was never no slouches. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. No, I get it. I can't say what we would have done if that situation would have happened. I can't say
we would have tried, but I feel like if that shit would have happened with anybody in our crew, we would have probably reacted the same way.
Yeah.
Some Bronx niggas attacked Cam Newton. That nigga touched my brother, yo. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck who you are. You touch my brother, it's on, nigga.
Oh, save your life, nigga. Oh shit.
But yeah, they said he was talking shit. Though I said talking shit isn't it shouldn't lead to violence. One.
Nah, it shouldn't. And I feel like it was probably all friendly. He's an athlete. I mean, there's a lot of niggas that's just cocky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They talk a lot of shit when it comes to sports. You got, I always see it as sports. Unless you just trying to directly but you talking about some sport event and some shit like that. You talking shit about that. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
And some niggas play different ways and some niggas don't. Some niggas think, okay, I can grab this nigga, not actually do anything and not worry about this dude coming at me. But then there's other dudes, you grab me, get your goddamn hands off me. And that's what happened here. This turned into a get your goddamn hands off me moment.
Copy.
You know? Shit. But shit, I hope nobody really gets
I hope
nobody loses anything behind this. And when I say that, a lot of the guys that got into the altercation are actually coaches. You know, coaches for youth. You know, so this could
happen in front of the youth.
Nigga, we all saw it on social media. Yeah.
I get it. It's one thing to see it on tape.
At this point, it don't matter because they all saw it. And in youth that these people coach, they done seen their coaches get into it. Now, at one point, at one end, as a parent, I might be like, this coach is a little unhinged. But on the other side, I could be like, I know this coach gonna have my kids back. You know, he ain't gonna let no shit pop off because he gonna pop off with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just saying. Both sides of the spectrum. Both sides of the spectrum.
Still gotta worry about him being no punk with this coach.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. So what do you think they was in the wrong?
I think it's like I said, I think it's something that was foolish. But at the same time, you know, you put your hands on a man, shit happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
You know, now that I got the full story, I thought, you know, Cam was chilling and then some shit just jumped off and niggas just blamed him. Start hooking off on him. But, you know, to know that he now somewhat initiated the situation, you know, something different.
Right.
It's one thing when you you know, you jump in something looking for something, and it's another thing when it just comes to you.
Yeah, I think that's why I roll a lot of places dolo nowadays. You know, it's because I hate getting into altercations, but I'm not planning on getting into an altercation. If that makes sense. Because there's definitely been times where I'm like, you know what? I'm going to fuck some shit up right about now. This was in my younger days, though. You know, in my adult life, I never really felt like I've had to go fuck some shit up. You know, I might have wanted to, but I said I'm an adult, and that shit is some bullshit. No need for me to do that.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, yo, is it worth it? Is it worth me doing this?
Right. You know, I might punch this nigga in the face, but punching him in the face might hurt my hand. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, now I think about it like this. I know a nigga punched a nigga in the face. When he punched the nigga in the face, the nigga fell back, slipped on some shit, and hit his head on the curb and died, my nigga.
Oh yeah, there was a case out here in Tampa like that.
And fucking
dude got
25.
convicted of manslaughter. Dude got convicted of manslaughter.
Yeah.
You know? Dude got convicted of manslaughter. We got Trish back.
You back?
Hear me?
You back?
I was talking the whole time and I didn't realize.
I heard nothing.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing. What you said? What did we miss?
Nothing.
No, I was saying it is not worth it. If you don't go through the proper channels, why would you risk your position like that? Even if he was doing something crazy, it's never gonna look good for you or your dad to put your hands back on him. You know, especially if it looks like you guys jumped him, because that is what it looks like. There was no need to do all that.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they jumped the nigga crazy, but at the same time, if you snatch one of them niggas up, I mean, and we all rolling together, you know what I'm saying? You know, some people's model is, yo, we all go home and nobody goes home. They all came together. They all came together. Listen, we gonna rock this nigga together. It's just what it is.
Well, now
you know what I'm saying?
Embarrassed because he just beat you all up.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, still.
So I don't know if that
This-
really
this-
felt good on the way home.
This is true too. This is true too. This is true too.
Hey, but you know what? Ride or die. That's how it be. You win with niggas, you lose with niggas. If them your niggas, them your niggas. You gotta
Yeah.
ride, win or lose.
Mm-hmm.
And they got whooped. They did get whooped. That nigga barely stumbled.
Yo, fam. At one point, it was like he was handling them. Like the one point when he was handling them, like I feel like he was moving them around. Like he was like, "Nah, I don't want to grab you right now. You go over there. I want
Right.
to grab you. You
Right.
go over there.
He did have
Nah,
his
you
way.
come here. You know what I'm saying? No, but you back up. Like that's how it
Yeah,
looked
he
to
had
me.
his way. He had his way. He had his way.
Yo, and the thing is like this. I'm gonna personally say like this. If he was doing dudes like that, if he was swinging, all he had to do was touch a couple of jaws, and then the numbers would have went down.
Yeah.
I feel like him moving them like that. He catch somebody with the quarterback arm. Come on, let's be for real. Let's be
He
for
probably
real.
he might have some power
Let's-
blows,
let's-
some power shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now
You
he
gotta-
throwing his fist. He's
You gotta
throwing
have
his
some power
fist.
to launch that. He could launch that ball damn near all the way down the football field.
Fam, he's got it. Yo, from a standing point, I think he throws like a 65 yarder or some crazy shit like that, or 55, some crazy shit like that.
Yeah, he got an arm.
Shit,
Hey, but
yo,
I'm glad nobody got seriously injured there. You know, everybody was
Yeah.
cool. You know, there was this one video that people tried to say was somebody that got beat up in the can fight, but the dude that I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. It wasn't one of the dudes. It was not one of the dudes. But the dude was walking away talking mad shit, talking about he got the better of whoever he got into a fight with. But this dude was walking all bloodied up, and there was blood squirting out of his ear. And he
had the money. He had the money in his hand.
And
He
he
was
was
like, "I got your money, nigga."
He's on video talking shit with blood squirting out of his ear. I'm in my head saying, nigga, get to a hospital. You are about to die.
Literally.
Yo,
that
I
internal
saw
bleeding
that
is
shit.
dope.
I saw that shit. Yo, Trish, and he was holding the niggas when he was like, "I got your money out your pocket."
Yeah. I was like, these niggas was stabbing you in your head with an ice pick while you was digging in his pockets. No, you did not get the better of him. Go to the hospital immediately. Yo, that
is
shit.
true, though.
I was like, yo, these niggas is crazy.
He was like, "I'm a G, I'm a."
No, you're not, buddy. You're not. I hope
Yo,
you
listen.
lived. I hope you lived. But looking at that video, I think there's a possibility he did not. That's crazy.
Probably not.
Yo, listen, it's been like that all week though. It's been altercation. Busta Rhymes in the club.
Yeah, I saw them handle some dude. Throw him
It's
down the
been
steps.
crazy.
Get your ass backstage. Niggas handle him like a child. I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
You know?
man,
But
it's,
so let's
it's
go ahead and jump
crazy out
into
there.
this. It is. You know that was crazy? This goddamn movie that came out recently. This new Tyler Perry movie. You know, this new Tyler Perry movie came out, and
Talk about. I got to get back on my Netflix shit because
I don't normally watch Tyler Perry movies. You know, I'm not like the Tyler Perry movie fan. Like, I couldn't tell you half the shit I've seen of Tyler Perry's that, you know, I don't know. I just don't watch it.
Did he? Because is it because of the singing? Like, would you rather just see a movie straight through than?
No, not even a singing. It's because it's just the way he makes his movies. You
Yeah.
know?
It feels incomplete sometimes. Like it feels like he's trying to make a point with their characters, but the character development always falls short.
Check it out. This movie.
Is it the actors?
This movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was here working. This was Friday, actually. This was Friday. I was here working, sitting right here. You know, I got a TV right over there. You know, I said, you know, let me turn on some Netflix. Bloop, turn on Netflix. And I saw the big poster. Right? Kelly Rowland. I'm like, oh shit, Kelly Rowland, Tyler Perry. Kelly Rowland. What's this about? And I let the trailer play. And then some dudes start talking, some black niggas start talking about they trying to convict him of murder and shit like that. She's this high-powered attorney and shit. She got the fucking skills to get this nigga off. I said, Kelly Rowland in a Tyler Perry movie? She's a lawyer? I'm gonna see some ill court shit. Oh shit. I said,
Kelly Rowland, how was her acting? I'd just be honest with you.
Let me check this out. So I pulled it up and I watched it. And I thought her acting was on point. I thought her acting was good. I thought the acting was good. The first part of the movie, I was like, this ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching this. I'm seeing the story develop and shit. You know? Neither one of y'all seen it, have you?
No. I should.
Y'all planning on watching it?
Sorry.
Y'all planning on watching it?
I will be.
Yeah, I'll give it a check out.
I'll do a drinking game with it.
What's the drinking game?
I don't know. Every time Tyler Perry crams in a really cringy black woman trope, I'll drink to that because he loves those. He loves writing movies of a strong black woman holding a good black man down.
Holding a good black man down. I can't with you. Yeah.
He loves those. He loves those.
I'm gonna give away a little bit of the movie. Right. So she's a lawyer. Mm-hmm. She has a husband who they're not really getting along great. Mm-hmm. Right? I think he might have his mom's is mad trife. She's a bitch. Right. His brother is a DA. Right. So guess what? His brother is the DA that's trying this case that she's now on.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right.
Her husband's brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, her brother-in-law is the DA. You know, she's now the attorney for this dude. This dude, she doesn't want to take the case, but the dude convinces her, and then her family convinces her by saying, "You ain't gonna take this goddamn case because that's bad for the family." And she was like, "You know what? Y'all just helped me make my mind." So guess what she did? She took the case. She took the case.
Did she work for the family?
No.
Then why the fuck do they think they could dictate?
Because the brother, who's the DA, wants to run for mayor. He wants to run for mayor, and this is going to be his big I'm tough on crime case, right? And they talking about all of this lawyer shit. You know what I'm saying? Going to trial. I'm the DA. You the fucking lawyer now for this nigga. They went to the judge. They said, "Yo, judge, my sister-in-law is the fucking attorney for the guy, conflict of interest." You know, she's like, "Well, the guy on trial gets to decide who his defense attorney is. He don't get to decide who the DA is. So you can either get him out of here or let it rock." He said, "I'm gonna let it rock. I see any bullshit, I'm gonna hit the bar and tell the bar y'all on some bullshit, so y'all can both get the fuck up out of here with your black ass." You know, that's kind of like what he implied.
Yeah.
And I was ready for it. And you told me you saw a sex scene. You said you saw a sex scene.
Yeah, I saw that yeasty sex scene.
Okay, so you saw that she had sex with the dude.
Yeah, and I was so disappointed. I was like, "Girl."
So she had sex with the client.
They were all covered in paint.
Yes, it looked so messy.
On this dirty ass tarp. And I'm just thinking the whole time, I'm like, man, she gonna smell so crazy after this.
Yeah, yo. Paint isn't a sexy smell.
No, it's not.
It's like I can't imagine fucking,
especially if it's latex.
Right, I can't imagine. It was like
oil
acrylic
paint. Yeah, exactly.
Like acrylic oil paint. That shit had a strong smell. I'm like, I'm getting a little high here, baby. We all wrapped up in this fucking paint. I'm getting high. Yeah, it's not really a good feeling.
Did you get a little bit of paint on his parts and her parts?
Yeah, y'all ain't worried about that, getting paint in the coochie, paint on the dick. Paint in the dick hole. Oh, that's gonna be hard to get out.
That's the wrong thing to find out you allergic.
Oh no.
Yo,
Shit.
listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
But it looks
something.
sexy on camera. It looks sexy on camera.
It's about to be some shit. It's about to be some shit. There's gonna yo, listen. It's about 10,000 dumb black fucking couples out there that's gonna do that shit. All right, maybe some white couples, but there's about 10,000 black dumb couples out there that's gonna do some dumb shit like that.
But you know what?
Like,
Watching this movie,
mm-hmm.
I got to understand what some people were critiquing Tyler Perry for, saying he has lazy writing.
He does.
You know, he has lazy writing because I watched this movie thinking I'm gonna see like Kelly Rowland go into court and like do some shit. The script ended up being like, I don't feel like doing any type of research on proper law, so we're just gonna keep the whole courtroom shit out of this. We're doing nothing with court. And then the movie took a spin that I was like, wait, what the fuck just happened? And it went off the road. I'm like, yo, this is ridiculous. And I'm like, oh my, why would she make that dumbass decision? Are you fucking, oh, this just comes out of nowhere. It was just like, it was,
you know what?
it was very lazy.
He did the same thing for A Fall from Grace.
Fall
Yeah.
from Grace. Which one was that?
That's the one.
That's the one y'all was praising a week or so ago.
Ashtray,
Oh,
bitch.
oh.
That one.
Yeah, it was that one.
Yeah, he did the same thing. The main character is a lawyer. She's a public defense attorney, and she didn't, she's gotten overloaded with this extra case of this old woman who's being tried for murder. And she's like, I gotta find her story. The old woman has already confessed. I don't know what the fuck you're looking for. But she spends all this time interviewing the old woman, doesn't do any real research to look into the case, and really just fumbles her way through this. It happens to somehow, some way, through terrible writing, get this woman off, even though she almost fucked up the case for real.
Yeah. As legendary as I don't fuck with his movies like that, but I still think he's a legend, and with what he has done. But a lot of his movies I feel like are like bad black romance novels that you might find on Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, he sees Terry. He's a new Terry McMullen and shit.
He been that.
Yeah.
He always make, especially if it's a dark skinned black man, he make them niggas evil.
Yeah, I have seen some evil ass niggas in his fucking flicks though.
Between Blair Underwood and what you call it, Harris.
He makes
Steve Harris.
Wood Harris? Yeah, Steve Harris.
Steve Harris. Wood is the brother.
Mm-hmm.
He makes every dark-skinned black man evil. Like in A Fall from Grace, the dark-skinned black man, that movie, evil. Scamming old women. Out they money and they draws.
But is it not true that dark-skinned black men are evil?
Bees, are you evil?
Says the light-skinned guy.
No, I'm not dark skinned. Like I'm black, but I'm not,
I know, but you were just the closest that we could get to on this call compared to.
Oh yeah. That nigga yellow. Talking about red over there.
Oh man. Shit, man. Let's go ahead and move on though. I thought it was a bad movie, but it seems like a lot of people like bad Tyler Perry movies. And I think if I would have seen more Tyler Perry movies before this, I would know what to expect, and I probably wouldn't have been so excited to see Kelly Rowland as a lawyer, thinking she's gonna do lawyer shit. Yeah, but instead she does hoe shit.
Hoe shit.
Nah, it's who she is.
Wait. So she's this high-powered lawyer that ends up doing hoe shit with a client to get kicked off the case and then solves it by accident.
First of all, she should have been disbarred. As soon as they figured out that she was sleeping with her client, she should have immediately been disbarred.
and her client, he used that game on Mad Women. It seemed like the same exact game. He interviewed a woman, and she was like, "Oh, this is what happened between me and him." And she pretty much described the experience she just had.
I just feel like if you're a grown woman with a lot of money, why are you still falling for shit like this?
Because women live in fantasies.
She's married and beautiful and has a loving husband. Why would you fall?
Women live in fantasies.
I don't.
Women live in
I
fantasies.
don't like you niggas enough to be living in that kind of fantasy.
You know, women live in fantasies, and one day you're gonna meet a dude, and he's gonna feel like this might be my fantasy, and you're gonna act stupid and make bad decisions.
No. I don't want to be like, I don't want to be that kind of dumb. I don't want no dick that makes me that dumb. I don't want that. That's that demon dick.
Yeah, listen. That can be demon for both ways. It goes both ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of rattlesnakes out there. That's all I gotta say.
I want peace. I want a man to be my peace. I don't want him to be my adversity. That's crazy.
Now, what happens if you find a nigga that's trying to game you, and he leads with peace?
Wow.
But
I guess
he
don't
ain't
like
a peace. But he ain't a peaceful nigga.
Yeah. What if he just comes in like Monique said in Roscoe Jenkins? What if he just scoops you up? He just picks you up. What you what happens then?
I don't know. I guess I just have to plot on you for the next 10 years. Anything you thought would bring you joy in this lifetime, I'm taking that away from you.
Oh,
why?
Wow.
Because why would you try me like that? Why do you hate me? Because that's what that feels like. That feels like you hated me and you wanted me to die.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Really? Well, but why do you want you to die?
And this is what happens when she realizes her fantasy is not coming true.
No, because why would you play in my face? Because I'm imagining at this point, I've introduced you to my family. I don't introduce men to my family. So if it's gotten to the point where I've introduced you to my family and you embarrass me, I don't have a choice. I'm not living with that with my family. Them niggas are terrible. They will never let me live it down.
and then you probably got to go to DA after. Dick Anonymous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want to be in that.
So how many men have met your family?
None, because I don't introduce men to my family ever.
None. And how old are you again, Trish?
I'm 29.
And you saying not a man has met your family in your 29 years.
The closest I got was a guy I was seeing on and off for 3 years, and I had him help me move some stuff to my granddad's house. And my granddad had one conversation with him and did not like him, and that pretty much decided for me, I will never let you meet the rest of my family.
I tell you what, women have been meeting my mom since I was 13 years old.
So if he doesn't, what you call it? If he couldn't get past your granddaddy,
yeah,
he could
now let me. This is the new topic to just walk into. Do men and women treat introducing somebody to their family different?
Yeah, I feel like you niggas is reckless.
No, I don't know.
No, I think because me personally, my mom has met quite a few women. So has some of my aunts. You know? And I tell them which ones I think are special. You know? But you know why I like having my mom meet these women and my aunts meet some of these women? Why? Because they be like, nope, that one ain't no good. Nope, that one ain't no good. Nope, that one ain't no good. And I tell you what, 95% of the time they be right.
I guess.
My mom told me one time, she's like, that girl just wants some penis.
Yeah.
She said that girl, she doesn't really like you. She just wants some penis.
I guess I'm scarred because like the men in my family, I have seen, I'm not even gonna say which relative, but I've seen the way they talk about like my whole family will talk about like someone that's introduced too many people to the family, especially if some of the people they were introducing were overlapping. They will talk about you endlessly and they will never forget it. It could be 10 years later and they will still be talking about that. And because of that, I'm not introducing any man to my family unless I know for sure we're solid.
It sounds like some of the men in your family ain't getting enough pussy.
Listen,
No, they get too much, and I don't even know how. I'm not seeing what these other women are seeing. I'm not seeing the vision.
I'll say it like this: my mom has met a lot of chicks on the phone, but she has not met a lot of chicks.
And I think that might play a part into it too, because we come from that era where motherfuckers was actually calling your house, and getting your mom on the phone.
Yeah.
And your mom was like, okay, who's this bitch? Who's this? Not necessarily saying who's this bitch. I don't know why I rephrased it like that. You know?
Yeah, no doubt.
Because my mom definitely said, so who's this young? Because my mom definitely was like, who's this young lady?
In my mind, I'm like, he's jumping the hurdles right now. Because his mom would not be like, well, who's this bitch? You know what I'm saying? That's like me saying my mom be like,
I definitely throw some hot sauce on some of my shit sometimes, you know, because my mom is not gonna be. My mom will say that if she thinks I'm mad at them. She'll say that if she thinks I'm mad. If there's something going on, she'll say some shit.
She be real supportive like that.
Yeah. Especially if it's somebody she tried to warn me about.
I told you not to talk to that skankalank. I can hear my mama saying that now.
I tell you what, every time my mom knew I was dealing with like a Dominican chick, she always had to give me some type of speech on like, yo, be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.
I feel like all moms have like that one type of girl or guy that they try to warn their kids about because they probably had one bad experience with that kind of person. And now
like,
they're
Mom,
to their kids.
I'd be like, Mom, she's a citizen. You know? And she'd be like, that's not what I'm talking about. She still wants some of that money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember
I'm like, Mom, that's all women.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
It's been, it's different, yeah.
What's that?
My mom, with most of the chicks is my mom, my mom needed a lot of girlfriends. She met like bang outs, but not really like no what you call it, like no.
You introduced your little friends with benefits to your mom?
Huh? Listen, because sometimes she just knew them, and a lot of my friends with benefits were all out of status, so they used to come spend the night. My mom used to let them come spend the night and all that. I wouldn't bang out with my mom's home.
Yeah, but still, I just can't see my parents. I can't see Mr. and Mrs. Davis letting me have a nigga come stay at their house.
I used to have chicks stay at my crib when I lived with my moms and shared a room with my brother, and he slept on the top bunk. And we would be fucking in that bed.
If I was your brother, I would literally just do anything I could to fuck up your flow.
No, Kai, listen. Let me tell you something. Both of us, our little brothers, are trained well. Okay? They're trained well. You know what I'm saying?
What would you do if you found out your brother was just,
My brother, listen. I banged something out. My brother popped up after I banged it out, like, so your titties.
That would not come back. I would be like, yeah, we're done. We're done. Immediately. Done.
Oh, shit.
Also, the bunk bed is crazy.
My brother was a little pervert. And we had a pullout. We didn't even have no. Yeah.
A bed, and then there's another bed that you can it drops down and go underneath.
Yeah. But we never. I never fucking pulled that shit up. I never
shit
pulled
was
that
just
shit
low.
up. I just pulled that shit up. I laid it out. Boom, slept on that shit. Push that shit right the fuck back under there, yo.
Yeah, you put it up like the first time you get it. You just get it. You're like, oh shit. Zoop. And after a while,
Then
you're
you
like,
like,
I ain't
yo,
putting
this shit,
shit up and down.
this shit is dumb hard. Well, this shit drops heavy. We talking real cast iron days and shit like that. Not the fucking bullshit they make now. The shit that shit will fucking drop down and cut your fucking arm off.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
You gotta
yo,
be
listen,
real careful with that shit.
Let me tell you something, Trish. The way they make shit now is bullshit. You get you some vintage shit, because I bet, some vintage shit, and it still work. Some shit was made in the 70s, and that shit be fucking good as shit.
It's got that durability.
It's got that durability. Not like this shit they make fucking today. Shit fucking work for fucking 3 weeks. Then you gotta buy replacement parts. Everything got a fucking warranty. You should know shit gonna break when niggas trying to sell you a warranty. I realize that.
That be pissing me off.
Yeah. I realize that. Back in the days, niggas didn't say no fucking warranty on couches and shit like that. Now niggas
That's
say
just gonna
warranties
last forever.
Word.
Yeah.
Niggas laugh about that shit that their grandmother used to have with the plastic on it. Yeah, that shit was fucked up that they put the plastic on it, but I understood what's going on now. They was trying to preserve that shit, yo.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't breaking down, yo.
I'll tell you what. When they take that plastic off, that shit look brand goddamn new.
Damn new.
Mm-hmm.
Only problem is, by the time they take the plastic off, don't nobody want that fabric or pattern no more. It's because you had it on there for 20 years, and don't nobody want that 20-year-old pattern.
Nigga have the velvet couch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, but the thing to be crazy is the plastic that laid the velvet down. So the velvet don't even got that plush teddy bear look to it.
Gotta tell you what, my grandmother damn sure had a velvet couch with motherfucking plastic on it. And the plastic was made for that couch. You know, that shit was dumb thick.
Yeah.
That shit was the perfect fit on that bitch.
Fam, they used to go get that shit fitted.
Getting the fitted for your couch is crazy.
Getting plastic
Let me get my couch fitted. They probably had whole departments and spots already just to fit your couch for the plastic.
Yo, listen.
Shit.
People was on different type of time back in the days.
Yeah.
Now too much shit is going by too fast. That's what the problem is. Niggas ain't even giving shit time to fucking break, do none of that shit. Time's going fast, yo.
I need to marry a carpenter. Y'all know any carpenters?
Jesus.
Trish, there's nothing I can do for you. I'm in New York.
You can marry Jesus every Sunday in church, girl.
I just want I want to marry either a carpenter, an electrician, or a plumber. Those are very practical careers.
I see where you going. So electrician, so he could be a little electrifying for you, right? Got you.
I ain't gotta pay to get shit fixed. He can fix this shit all up around the house.
She need a plumber so he can clean her pipes. I got you. Okay.
If it saves me some money.
And then you want a carpenter so y'all can build. I'm with you, boo. I see you. I need
a man with hands that can do some things,
but not a bus driver.
A bus driver? I don't know. Is he driving children? Because if he's driving children, I don't feel like hearing them stories about them badass kids every day.
Yo, so you want like a Ralph Cramden, huh? A honeymoon style? Yeah.
Nah, but for real, electrician, plumber, or carpenter, those are good careers that make a lot of money over time. He can open his own business doing those same things and employ other people underneath him. That's stable. Yeah, save me some money by fixing shit around this house.
I had to throw some air horns, but them shit got backed up. Oh shit. There we go.
So did he do it or did he die?
Yeah, let's move on. Did he do it again? New allegations against Diddy, this time by a man. Ooh.
Take that, take that, take that,
Oh
take that.
shit. Oh shit. Okay. The allegations, a statement. This was this is actually a lawsuit, $30 million. You know, he's seeking the same amount Cassie did. This dude named Jones accused Diddy of forcibly making him watch a video of Stevie J have sex with another man. You know, Jones alleges that Diddy instructed him, Stevie J, and his son Justin Combs to recruit prostitutes and underage girls to bring back to his parties. Jones' lawsuit also alleges that on separate occasions, the cousin of Diddy's on-again, off-again girlfriend, Young Miami, sexually assaulted him, along with Cuba Gooding Jr. This nigga's just throwing mad people into this shit, yo.
Shit.
You know, but Diddy's lawyer come out and said, yo, Rodney Jones is nothing more than a liar who filed a $30 million lawsuit shamelessly looking for an undeserved payday. He said his reckless name dropping about events that are pure fiction and simply did not happen is nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines. Representatives for both Stevie J and Justin Combs responded to allegations made by the employee and said this is pretty much bullshit. Not verbatim, but that's kind of what the gist of it was. You know, let's see. He said, yeah, he said this shit is bullshit. Stevie J said this is bullshit. My lawyer is gonna speak for me because I'm suing this nigga. Said the defamatory statements. Justin Combs categorically denies these absurd allegations. They are all lies. This is a clear example of a desperate person taking desperate measures in hopes of a payday. There will be legal consequences for all different defamatory statements about the Combs family.
So,
And those were statements by their lawyers and representatives. Thoughts?
I feel like he probably doesn't have as much evidence as he says he does. So that's why those people are able to make those bold claims because they probably know he doesn't have as much evidence as he says he does.
Yeah,
However,
he did say he had videos. He did drop some stills.
But one of the videos or stills, I think it was supposed to be of Stevie J, but I guess he got found out that it wasn't Stevie J in the video still. It was just a random porn star. So
that looks like Stevie J.
I guess so. I don't know. I didn't look at it too closely, but
I'm not trying to be what you call it, you know. Huh? I'm not in the black porn realm, but I'm in the black porn realm. And yeah. I've seen a lot of porn.
Yeah.
And I've never seen somebody that looks like Stevie J in there. I've only seen Sneevely. Sneevely's only been seen. Only one guy can make that face. And yo, I can't. Yeah, exactly. I can't see him. I cannot see him not doing a porn and getting into it and not making that face.
Right. Well, this is the thing.
I don't watch porn that focus on the men. Go ahead.
I'm not saying that he's not right. He probably, the things he said that he witnessed, he probably did witness those things. But I'm a little concerned because they're being a lot more vocal about this lawsuit than they were with the Cassie lawsuit. And so it kind of makes me feel like they might have somebody on the inside that's kind of guaranteeing them that they're going to win this, you know? Because they wouldn't be so vocal if they didn't feel that confident. And again, I'm not saying that these things didn't happen. They probably did. He probably just isn't as in a secure position as Cassie was. Yeah, but we'll see.
And this happened during the making of the last album.
Yep, because he was one of the producers. And I think that he was okay with being quiet until they didn't pay him what he was doing.
Wait. So this is new Stevie J.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what they're saying.
Yeah. New Cuba Gooding Jr. and Chris Brown accusations.
Cuba just got. Oh, come on,
Cuba
Cuba.
was on a boat trying to
Oh
molest this nigga.
man, cute. Then he just beat some shit, or just
He didn't
Cuba
beat
just
it.
got hit with some shit. Yeah, he just got hit with some shit or something.
It was like some years ago, and he did not beat that.
What you mean years ago? That's like a year, like a year or two.
Yeah.
He on probation or some shit.
That's some drugs. That's that cocaine. And allegedly, Young Miami's cousin was trying to, fill up on this man. And now people are bringing up weird things Young Miami has said. Like that time she was going back and forth with Diddy's girlfriend, baby mama, whatever, on Twitter, Gina, and was like, "Oh, you an eater. If Diddy tells you to eat this pussy, you gonna eat this pussy." That was just a weird statement. Why would Diddy be telling her to do that? And now people are like, yeah, she in on it. She like his Jelaine Maxwell.
I'm not gonna say that because I've heard girls say crazy shit like that when they mad. Well, if your nigga gonna tell you to do this,
my man is gonna make you eat my pussy.
In certain phases, yeah, I've heard women say, "Hey, your man's gonna eat my pussy."
Yeah, but to say that your
women talk shit and just say shit and say shit just to fucking feel like they have the upper hand, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I guess, but she is a little too, ride or die for this nigga a little bit. Cause she kept saying how she never coming up off this man. Like she down whatever he down for. Like she be letting him piss on her. She probably is in on
people.
Yeah,
some people have matching fetishes.
Them R. Kelly Diddy parties was probably crazy, yo.
And allegedly, he's been touching on underage boys too. Allegedly.
I don't know. That was in that lawsuit as well.
Yeah.
Or is that just what this one person said?
Pull it up. Hold on, pull this up. Let me look this up right here.
Yeah, because I'm not saying this is true or false, because motherfuckers be talking shit. I don't know what's true or false. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy. All the names just thrown around.
Yeah.
It's not underage boys, it's underage girls. So Justin Combs was recruiting prostitutes and underage girls while actor Cuba Gooding Jr. was at one of Diddy's yacht parties. Yeah. So I got the gender wrong. My bad, guys. But yeah, underage girls.
So.
Oh yeah, I read that part earlier.
Fucking cool, yo. I'm mad that his name is in there, yo.
He should be sitting down, living off the money from Snow Dogs.
He could be.
He might. What's the other one? The boat trip.
Now.
Radio.
Now, what if this dude is making all of this shit up?
But that's the thing, though. I don't think he is.
Wow.
Because we know, based on the Cassie lawsuit, Diddy definitely has a human trafficking ring situation going on. They settled out of court, so you wouldn't have to.
Kelly shit going on, yo.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think this is made up. I just don't think that man has as much evidence as he thinks he does, because they wouldn't be so vocal if they didn't feel confident that they could win that case. I don't doubt that these things, I believe that it's possible that these things could have happened. We just might not see all the hard evidence.
Yeah, we ain't went to trial yet.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta wait. We gotta see.
But trial is gonna be, if you know Diddy, trial is gonna be fucking, what is this, 2024? So maybe 2050, they might finally go to court. Because listen, I don't know what he does and how he does it, but he does it. Listen, he's still going to court for fucking City College. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel what I'm saying? Think about how long ago that was.
Yeah. That's
See,
crazy.
but I don't always agree with the laws, because you say sex trafficking.
Hmm.
I wouldn't really say sex trafficking. I would say it
If
was
you're
his girl. It was his girlfriend at the time. They was going places. Cassie
in the
wasn't his girlfriend.
she was, but in the Cassie lawsuit, he was drugging her. According to her, he was drugging her, forcing her to have sex with random men and random sex workers while he watched against her will. That is human trafficking.
Yeah, once it's against her will, you took her somewhere else. It is, yeah.
You're bringing other people in to come have sex with this girl. Yeah, that's human
Man.
trafficking.
I don't buy it.
You don't think he'd be doing human trafficking?
I don't think that situation was. I think that was his girlfriend. She wanted to do some of the shit. She was down with the shit. Years later, she decided she didn't want to do some of the shit.
No, because she said
She
very
said
soon.
years later, "Hey, I was taking, I had drugs against my will, but at the
Yeah,
time I was taking it fine. But now, some years later, as I think about it, you know what? Maybe I didn't want to do it.
no, I don't think that's what that was at all, Khary. Because
I
if you
do.
woke up, if your girlfriend had you waking up in a random hotel room with your boxes down to your ankles and a nigga in the corner, and he just walk up and be like, "See you later, blood."
She stayed.
She stayed because she didn't have anywhere to go. He's a scary man.
She
He has a lot of
stayed.
money and power. Do you understand?
It's
what it
hard for
means
me
to
to.
feel
It's hard for me to feel like somebody is being forced to do something when you can leave.
But she couldn't leave. That was the thing.
Why
He was
not?
controlling her. He was being overly controlling of her. He didn't finally get away from this man until after he was grieving the death of his ex-wife. That's when he was a little more distracted. That's when she was able to finally get away from this man. But to think that, oh, well, she's not a victim, that's stupid. People be in abusive situations every day. You
And
think
they
they just
stay.
because they can't leave. You know the
Yes,
most
they
dangerous time.
can.
No,
You
they
get
can't.
up and this.
The most
This is
dangerous
how
time
easy.
in an abusive relationship is when you're trying to leave because that person doesn't want to let you leave. So by the
Nobody
time you
chooses
finally
to
get away,
leave.
it takes a long time. It takes a long time. When someone has that much money and power, it takes a long time to be able to
Right.
get the
And you
resources.
choose to stay. And in most
It's not.
cases, they choose to stay.
It's not. It's not a clear cut choice like you
People
think.
people use, oh, I have no money. I don't know where to go, so I'm gonna stay in this bad situation.
Yeah, because they're getting abused. If someone says if you walk out that
Leave.
door,
Figure it
if
out. Get your
someone
own
says to
money.
you,
You if
Khary,
because
if someone
if
says
this
to you, if you walk out that door, I'm knocking your head loose, and they've already been putting their hands on you, you are afraid. You have fear in your heart. That person has successfully installed fear in your heart. The abuse never starts with just the physical. It starts with the mental, emotional, and spiritual, and then it escalates to physical after they have successfully broken you down enough to be willing to accept that level of abuse. They confuse you. They use tactics like fucking people have like people always blame themselves like, oh, I made him mad, I made him angry, this was my fault, because they make you feel like you invited the abuse to you. They play a lot of head games, so it's not as easy as just walk out and leave. It's not that easy.
I say
You
it
think
is
it's like
because
but
at
you've
the
never
end of the
been.
day, what did she do?
Eventually, yeah, she was eventually able to leave, but it took a long
She
time.
walked out and left.
But it took,
Eventually, she
Khary, it
chose
took a
to.
long time. He had to have been willing. He had to been to a point where he was willing to let her leave finally. But there was definitely a time period where he was not willing to let that girl leave. And she even said that he threatened her with blackmail because he had tapes and videos of her fucking these sex workers. So now she's afraid for her reputation, afraid for her physical safety. And you think she's just I'm just gonna walk out anyways? Whatever. Like that's a lot. That takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of courage, man.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just the person that I know nobody will force me to be in no situation I don't want to be in.
That's fine if you've never been abused
Right.
and you had to deal
So
with it.
that's why I say just get up and walk away. Walk away.
I know,
That's like she eventually did.
it sounds that easy, but it's not that easy.
It is.
Yo,
It really is.
it's just
It's
like
really
it's just
not.
like
Unless a motherfucker got you chained up, it really is.
If somebody's threatening your
because
safety,
she showed it by just
if
getting up and walking out.
somebody's threatening your safety, it could take a long time before you finally get to the point where they're willing to let you leave. There's always a point in time where they are not willing to let you leave. It is very dangerous to try and leave situations like that. They threaten your safety, they threaten your reputation, they threaten you any way they can, especially if you know that person has exponentially more power and resources than you. That's not an easy thing to do.
I think
it's really not. You ever go talk to somebody at a fucking women's shelter? Like seriously, like talk to the counselors there. My mom used to be a counselor at a women's shelter, and she could tell you it was hard. Those women really were like mentally, they were fucked up. The abuse started in their brain a long time ago, with them constantly breaking them down, constantly trying to wear on their self-esteem, constantly making them feel like they're dependent on their love. Like you literally have no one else but me. They isolate you socially, which we never saw Cassie really out and about without Diddy. She was always with this nigga. Always. She didn't really get to have close relationships with people.
She left one nigga for that nigga. That's what she chose.
Yeah, but she didn't choose to get abused and get drugged and raped. She didn't choose that. That's human trafficking. She didn't choose that. Like I know you can't relate, but I would hope that you could understand that it's not as black and white as you say it is. It's not a clear-cut thing you can just up and do. It takes a lot.
In some situations, I think it is. I think this might have been one of them.
Okay. Well,
I believe people. I don't believe everything people say.
That's like what? Like she couldn't leave because what? She was gonna get blackballed.
She was gonna get blackmailed, so he had tapes of her.
Yo, listen.
By these dudes that she didn't want to be fucked by, and he was gonna quote unquote expose her.
But for $30 million, she exposes herself. That's how afraid she was.
For $30 million is a very small compensation for years of being human trafficked.
She was scared he was going to expose the tapes, but for $30 million, she told everybody these tapes exist, and she did these.
Yeah, but nobody saw the tapes. We didn't see the tapes. Only the court saw the tapes. And it guaranteed that her story was told and that people knew that this man was doing this to her. It probably took a lot for her to finally get to that point of just saying, you know what, fuck these tapes. I'm not letting this control me anymore. That's a lot. That is really hard to like deal with. That's not an easy thing. Khary, if I told you I had a tape of you sucking dick, you just gonna you gonna walk away?
First off, there wouldn't be a tape of me sucking dick.
If I drugged you, maybe there could be. If I drugged you, maybe there could be. You don't have no control over that. You laid up. You don't know what you're doing. Now I got a tape of you, and I'm telling you, Khary, if you try to stop being cool with me, stop trying to be friends with me, I'm gonna put this tape out there, nigga. I got other niggas out here that will.
And guess what? And guess what? That's the day I dropped my $30 million lawsuit. Not years later.
I feel like you're really caught on number one, the amount of money in the lawsuit, which is irrelevant. And number two, the fact that it happened years later, which is a very common experience for most victims of abuse. That is a very common experience. I don't think that's a fair critique for you to put out there. And I really feel strongly that you should rethink your position.
No, I think if you take forever to come out and say something's wrong, you could have came out in the beginning, because I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk 10 years later.
Okay, well,
that's
I don't
just
think
me
you understand
personally.
how processing trauma works, and that's okay.
I've processed trauma since I was a little kid.
I didn't say you can't understand your own trauma. I'm saying how the general processing of trauma for other people works, because it's not the same. It's not the same for everybody. It really isn't. It affects people differently.
True.
I'm just saying. I just want you. I'm not trying to like come at you crazy. I'm just saying, like, I want you to understand why I think it's important to be a little more empathetic in this situation.
I'll be empathetic depending on the situation. I just don't think everything she said is the truth.
Okay. Well,
that's
that
just my
is
standpoint. You know.
Well, if that was the case and I was Diddy, then I would definitely sue her ass for defamation of character and I would prove it in court. But that's not what he did. He settled out of it very quickly. Probably because he doesn't want to go through the hassle of proving everything in court because he probably is guilty of that shit.
He might be. He might be guilty. He might be 100% guilty. But then on the other side, he might not be guilty. He might just not have anything that can say, you know what, this is a complete lie. This is a complete lie. This is a complete lie. She was down for this. We had conversations about this before. That might exist, but there might not be nothing to prove that. So that's why I just kind of look at things from my perspective on a lot of situations. And it's like, you know what? If a motherfucker was doing some shit, I'm out.
Well, that's you. That's
trying to right. But I take things from my perspective. And that's why I say, you know, and that's why I don't have a lot of sympathy when I say, okay, you could have walked away at any time. If I see somebody in an abusive relationship and I'm like, walk away, and they go back to the abusive relationship,
it takes a lot.
What am I do?
It takes a lot of counseling for those people. It's not easy.
You know, if you like your nigga beating you up, what I'm gonna do? This nigga done gave you 7 black eyes and you go back time after time after time.
The best thing you can do.
Now you want me to have sympathy 10 years later because the nigga punched you in the eyes 27 times now?
The best thing you can do is be a support system for people like that. So that when they finally feel like they've got
my support is saying your ass should leave when the shit starts happening.
Yeah, but I feel like you're being way too judgy on that. I think you should just.
I'm not a big coddler. I'm not a big coddler.
But it's not.
You know, I'm saying, hey, if you were in a situation, get the fuck out that situation. ASAP. If you're in a situation that's negative to your well-being and your life and you feel trapped and this and that, get the fuck out of there ASAP.
So, Khary, what do you think about the women who did leave? And guess what? Those men killed them because femicide rates have always been kind of high. Especially after you leave an abusive relationship. Especially after you leave an abusive relationship, those same men will stalk, abuse you, and follow you, terrorize you, make you feel like you have no choice, and then ultimately kill you.
Mm-hmm.
And most people, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be killed.
Me neither. There's crazy women out there too. There's women that are stalking and shit like that. I've had some crazy women in my life that done some stalking shit.
Yeah, and that's scary.
And I got away ASAP.
I don't think it's fair to overly critique people because there are also women who did think they were getting away ASAP and they didn't. Because like I said, the most dangerous time in an abusive relationship is when you're trying to leave. Because that's when they start pulling out all the stops. And it's terrifying. It's not easy just, I'm gonna just do it. People are scared for their lives. Like legitimately afraid. You know?
Mm-hmm. And that's what I don't understand. Terrified for your life, generally scared, and you don't get away.
Because getting away is usually going to lead to their death. That's what's implied there. That if you do leave, I won't let you leave. I will never let you leave. That's the implied. I will never let you leave, and I will kill you before I see you happy with someone else.
I think we need to teach people to get the fuck away from people that's like that.
I agree, but I also
telling
think
them,
that
hey,
judging them is not
it's
helpful.
hard and this and that.
Listen. Me and Mo had that conversation about like 2 weeks ago where we was both like, yo, you know, if you hate me that much, you don't want to what's good. Like, leave me alone. You ain't got to come in here trying to kill me, trying to do none of the dumb shit. Just let me know and go about your business. You know what I'm saying? Because this is unnecessary. You know what I mean? like this is unnecessary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to, you know, because I know this. I don't want to kill nobody. I already know that. If I got to kill you, I have to get away from you.
Yeah. I gave this one motherfucker 2 chances. She did stupid shit twice. Done. Wrap. You know, you show me you're crazy twice. More than twice, but the extreme twice.
Yeah.
You know,
when the level is like, you know, just when I think you couldn't do nothing crazier.
Yeah. Yeah. And see,
physical nature.
I got guns around my house, so if I don't feel you motherfucking stable, you got to go. I'll be damn a motherfucker shoot me with my own shit.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yo, shit like that happens.
Right. So and that's why if I feel a motherfucker unstable, you got to go. I'm sorry.
Man,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's sad out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But also, I don't tell the niggas that raise their voice at me. For that exact reason, nope. You raise your voice? I gotta go. Sorry, gotta leave now.
You gotta,
Jesus.
you gotta be able to learn to disseminate between a person raising their voice and a person that wants to kill you.
Yeah.
But it always starts somewhere, and I'm not looking to see that start.
Yeah, but what if he's raising his voice because he's trying to talk over the music?
Right?
He's like,
Will you listen to me, goddammit?
Do you hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta go. Sorry. Bye.
Don't make me manifest some waterworks.
It's a good night. Was a good night. Goodbye.
Nigga gonna say what too loud. And she gonna be like, I can't do this no more. Like, what? She's like, oh my gosh.
It take one time for you to call me out my name. What? Got to go.
Oh man. Shit. Let's move on. We got our last little story for the night too. And this one is actually I think we spoke about this a couple of weeks ago, a few weeks back, when this couple was living in a self-storage in a self-storage unit, and they did a TikTok on the experience of living in a storage unit. And then shortly after that, they got kicked out of the storage unit. And I think people started giving them donations and shit.
Yeah.
But Trish sent me a video today of this one woman that was like, yo, these people are scamming y'all niggas. And she started trying to break down why they were scamming. And then she sent another video that showed me this nigga talking with his girlfriend in the background. It what seemed like a pretty nice hotel or something. It was decent.
For real.
You know, it was decent. But he was really kicking science on how he does not motherfucking want a job. And I was like, nigga, you don't want a job, but you're accepting donations? Something is wrong here. You know, you accept donations when, like, you can't work, some, like, extreme circumstances, but you're homeless because you don't want to work?
Mm-hmm.
And you out here, and that nigga should have shut the fuck up. I'll tell you that. You still donating to this nigga, stop.
Then he's sitting there with Mary Beth on the bed looking all scared.
Big old Beth.
Yeah.
She over there on that bed looking trapped.
Yes.
Every video,
She can't leave, huh, Trish?
Every video I've seen of this girl, I just know, like, every time I see her, I just think to myself, I know good and well she told her parents, I'm going to stand by my man, and she just don't want to admit she was wrong. She want to double
We
down.
moving on up. We was in a storage unit.
Time out.
Now
she is the true meaning. Y'all remember that meme? Daquan's my boyfriend. Y'all remember Daquan?
Vaguely.
They had mad memes. It was like, yo, it was the white girl with the black kid. Like, I'm going to Daquan. He live in the trap house. I'm doing this for Daquan.
Well, yeah, that must be her reality. If her parents weren't racist before, they're definitely racist now.
Listen. You want to know what's so crazy though?
What?
That he articulates what white people really think of blacks. That says, like, you're lazy, you don't want to work. Because you know they say that type of shit about black people. You're lazy, don't want to work. He is like, I am the poster boy. I am not only a client, I am the president. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He is. Well, not only am I the president, I'm also a client. There you go. There you go.
Let me tell you guys how they got together because I watched all the TikTok videos, people breaking it down.
How they get together?
So are they a TikTok couple, and meaning
So-
she had her own thing and then he had his own thing and then they got together?
No, but like
Okay.
allegedly she's doing OnlyFans, so keep that in mind.
Wait, she got an OnlyFans?
Allegedly.
Okay.
It just got heavy. It just got heavy. Go
Well,
ahead.
listen. So like a
Get a
couple
little
years
comfortable
ago,
for this one. Let's see.
he was staying at his daddy house rent free. I'm assuming, and she was staying at her
Yeah,
parents'
it don't
house
work.
rent free. We know she
It
was
don't
about 19. He was like 26. Yeah. So they get introduced by a mutual friend. They decide they're gonna be friends with benefits for a little bit. Then they, after like a week or so, they're like, you know what? I like you. I like you too. Let's go together. They go together now. And I guess he kept sneaking this girl into his daddy house and he tell his daddy. And his daddy came home one day and saw the girl, sneaking in and out. And he was like, what the fuck is this? And so he's like, hey, you can't be having this girl all up in my house. I don't even know her, maybe in a little bit, but not right now. Don't be having this girl in and out my house like that. Which is normal. And most people would respect that. Not him, though. He decided.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think Dad would have had a different reaction if she was fine as fuck? Think Dad would be giving him a high five, like, oh shit, I see you, son?
No,
No?
and I'm gonna tell you why.
So if she was Bernice Burgos, he'd be like, get that tramp up out my house.
I'm gonna tell you like this, because he's probably like his pops, probably on some old school shit, like my parents, on some, yo, this ain't gonna be no hotel.
Mm-hmm.
You
Don't we
you're
have
a little too old already to not be paying no bills in here.
26.
26.
Wait, so at 26, he can't have no hoes come by the crib?
Do you pay bills?
Nah, you gotta pay
It
some
don't
bills,
matter. He's
man.
26.
No, it do
I pay
matter.
some
If it was
bills,
me,
man.
nigga.
No, I get it.
Bills.
Nigga, you take your booty to the hotel. Especially you got mad booty. She's not the only booty he was bringing in. He met her. She got her friends only. He's not the only booty that he was bringing in.
So y'all children won't be able to bring no buns to the crib?
No,
Huh?
fuck no. I'm gonna
What?
tell my kids straight up.
Yo.
Either you pay a bill or get out, because you're not fucking in my house.
Why not?
That's disrespectful.
Why?
I ain't never did that in my parents' house.
Yo, listen.
So?
Check it out. Check it out like this. I'll give you this much. You can have company. Now, if I ain't home and you manage to get a little booty or something, it is what it is. But
I tell you
when
what,
I'm
I think
home,
it's-
when I'm home, this ain't flying. So at night, there ain't gonna be no spending nights. We ain't gonna have no spending nights. Little Becky Boo ain't spending the night. She gotta leave sometimes. I don't want to see her all the time.
See, I think I'm different. I'm really
Because
different.
you know what it is? This is the thing. See, this is my thing. So now you got the white girl staying here. So now that's two motherfuckers in the house that ain't doing nothing. Because eventually, you know how that goes. You have to take care of the other one. I'm telling you, yo. That's why you. And then Lord, we already know about a 6'1", 6'2" black guy. I see you. You know what I'm saying?
That's that too.
Big white girl. You already know some babies is gonna be involved in a second.
See,
it's only a matter of time for some babies is involved.
And here's what happened. After his dad said, don't be bringing that girl in and out my house.
She got pregnant, right?
No. He goes to her parents' house, staying up at her parents' house. And her parents, I guess, are a little more, like
they
structured because they own a business. So they said if you go, because like after 3 weeks, I think it was like after 3 weeks that he, the dad calls him like, you coming home? And he was like, oh, I'm at my girl's crib. He said, word, go move your stuff over there. So now he basically living over there. And the parents are like, well, if you're going to be staying here, you're going to be working. And so they have her and him working at their business. And I guess they don't like working for the parents for whatever stupid reason. His problem is that he don't like to be told what to do. That's his problem. He has an authority problem. He don't like to be told what to do. So he done convinced this girl to not only drop her parents' business, like don't work for them no more, but move out of their house to go stay in a tent And then I guess they were getting some donations or whatever. And he was still working like part-time jobs here and there. And eventually he gets them the storage unit. But because this nigga is posting videos every day about how it's like living in a storage unit, which you're not supposed to be doing, he's literally posting videos of him running up and down the hallway, doing push-ups in the hallway. And of course, the storage
It
unit
go
finds
viral and his ass get kicked out.
he gets kicked
Right.
out. And around the time he gets kicked out, he makes a viral video about, oh my gosh, for me and my girlfriend were homeless. We got kicked out of our storage unit. We don't, we're just trying to figure out our next move. So this lady in Lansing, Michigan, and apparently it made their local news. She, I guess, runs a charity that helps homeless people, and was like, oh my God, you guys are homeless. Let me help you. So she sends them to a hotel. I think she said she spends like a couple $1,000s for her and her team to pay for this hotel. They get in the hotel. Things are fine until she finds out, the charity lady finds out they already had a GoFundMe that was up to $3,000. And she was like, so why the fuck did you accept the charity thing for the hotel if you already had $3,000?
Because he don't
I'm not
want to work.
doing this no more.
He just want to be taken
Huh?
care of. I said because he don't
Yeah.
want to work and he just want to be taken care of.
And so he makes some videos talking about like, oh, it'd be irresponsible of me to use that GoFundMe money because that GoFundMe money is supposed to help pay for, a down payment on an RV. Once we get an RV, we're going to save our money some more and then we're going to get a tiny home. Now, mind you, RVs are expensive. I don't know if y'all been looking
More
at
expensive
RVs.
than a tiny home.
Yeah,
For real.
way more expensive. You must get a tiny home first. And then you can't even get a tiny home because number one, a tiny home off of Amazon, first of all, is $20,000. And then you have to buy a plot of land. To even buy a plot of land, you're looking at least another $10,000. So you're
Where they
already
at?
way off your target.
Where they
Huh?
at? Where they at?
Allegedly, they're only at 3,000, but there's an interesting story on that.
I'm saying where they live at? Where they live at in the country?
Oh, Lansing, Michigan.
They might be able to find some cheap land out there in the sticks.
So here's the thing, though. Like, even if you don't have all your money together, you still have to qualify for a loan. But neither one of them have stable employment. They're not qualifying for a loan.
Mm-mm.
So I'm not sure. And then you got to think about property taxes, utilities, plumbing, all that shit. You got to think about all of that. And they are not equipped to handle any of that.
Hey, some people
Especially
do
if
think of
tax
that
season
and
comes
take shortcuts. Some people do think of that and take shortcuts. I actually have a friend who he and his wife decided they wanted to live in a tiny house off the grid. So they had they bought their little plot of land out in the sticks somewhere out here, close to like in between here and Wekiwachi. They bought some little plot of land out there, right? They had their little tiny home off the grid. They wasn't connected to no electricity. They didn't have no plumbing. Nigga told me they pretty much shit it in bags and buried it in the backyard. So they was living off the grid. They was living cheaply because he didn't really have a job at that time. But they was off the grid. They was living cheaply, but they did it. But they didn't have the amenities. They didn't have no amenities really. Well, they had a shelter. They had a shelter.
I mean, I guess.
But some people are
I guess
willing
they
to
could
live
do
like that.
It just doesn't seem like they're smart enough to work that out proper because they wanted to go with RV first. So I'm already questioning their intelligence. And then he keeps saying how he doesn't want to work a job. He was like, "Oh, I've worked so many jobs, and I've probably got fired from 99%
He said he
of those
got fired
jobs."
from all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "And I don't want to work for another man's agenda."
And then he said he was an entrepreneur, and I was waiting for him to tell me what he actually did.
Content creator.
I didn't get that far. Wait, he's a content creator?
Yeah.
And this is his content. This is his content. Him being homeless.
This is the content, and yes, and he actually makes a lot of money from this, by the way, because there was some other video, I have to find it, where somebody was trying to break down how much money they actually made if you like go through all their content, and they were estimating he's probably made like $50,000 from this in the past couple of years.
That's not a lot of money over a couple of years.
Yeah. Well, true. But then, and he's also like living off other people's goodwill. They're constantly giving him donations and stuff. And for a while, him and his girlfriend were staying at a hotel because he worked at the hotel. And they were like staying at a tent outside
But
of
then
it.
he got fired from there.
He got fired from there because guess what? Every day, and I went through his TikTok because I watched all the videos. Every day, he
You
would
was
film a new
invested.
video about him stealing food. Like, and I don't mean just like stealing leftover food after the breakfast buffet. Because if it was just that, that'd probably be fine. This man literally took out whole trays of food, cooked whole big ass trays of food, then dumped it in a garbage bag and hid it in a corner somewhere, and then would come back and get it and recorded that whole process and was posting that every day on TikTok and was shocked when they fired him.
Yo, so that's like Craig getting fired on his day off. You know what I'm saying? He said the cameras had you moving them boxes.
Yeah.
Everybody saw you on the camera moving them boxes. You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, see, yo, the camera's telling you.
You know what? I'm thinking of his whole plan of how he was stealing food, and that wouldn't work for me. That wouldn't work
It
for
wouldn't
me.
work for me neither.
You know why? You know why it wouldn't work for me? Because now my food is touching.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It was
You can't
all
give
one
me.
big, like the sausages,
You can't give
the
me a
tater tots,
solid
the
soup.
eggs.
This nigga gave me a solid soup salad of just food. No.
And you know what's even weirder? He said he had all these credit cards, right? One of the credit cards, I guess, was the only one that he still hadn't maxed out yet. And he posted a video of himself cooking with a little home grill, like a little tiny, a small grill outside of the back of the car. The car is a Tesla. And he says, yeah, I used my last good credit card to lease this car. Why? Why would you lease a Tesla?
Stop
Your
giving these
last
people
good
money,
credit
people.
card?
Stop giving these people money, one. And two, stop watching their content, Trish. You're enabling them. You're enabling them.
And he also has a 7-year-old child that he don't take care of. That's my last thing. He got a 7-year-old child.
That's why he don't listen. And that's why he don't want to work.
Yeah, because
he don't want to pay child support.
Yeah, he don't want to be taxed. That nigga gonna go to jail.
Yeah. And he don't even understand. He might as well start working because he gonna go to jail, right?
And work
he
for
still
free.
got to pay the child support, so it doesn't matter.
And work for free.
For real.
Nigga gonna work for what? Nickel a day?
Yeah.
If that, because it's different in different states.
That nigga making less than the kids in Ethiopia. For a nickel a day, you can get this kid a fucking book and food and this and that.
And you know what's crazy? Both their parents have said that they could come back home and live with them as long as they get jobs. And they just refuse to get jobs.
I'm good. They're like, nah, I'm good.
It's him speaking for both of them.
He's like, I'm gonna chill here with my phone talking to y'all niggas.
That girl looks on the verge of tears in every video. She looking like.
Now, what if in 10 years she comes back and tells us she was forced?
Was he beating their ass? Because that's the only way that makes sense that she would stay there. Because why else would she stay there?
And then if they went to California and back, now she says she was trafficked.
I can't.
Well, did he force her to have sex with other people she didn't want to have sex with? Because if he did, that meets the definition of trafficking.
I can't.
What if they had a threesome and now she says she was forced?
Well, anytime you can withdraw consent, Khary.
Yeah.
If I was having sex with a man, I said, "Get off of me."
Not
he doesn't
after
get off
the fact.
At that point, that is rape.
Not after the fact.
So after the first pump, and you're like, "Yo, stop," is rape.
If I
that
tell
first
you to
pump, the first pump wasn't. The second pump is.
If I tell you to get off of me and you don't get off of me, that is without my consent. I have withdrawn my consent. I don't want to do this with you. You are continuing to do this against my will. When I said, get off of me, that is non-consensual. And that will get you in trouble.
And this is how women are confusing. Because I've had women... Trish, I've been having sex and I've had women tell me to stop. And then I take it out and they say, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I said, you said stop. I didn't mean it.
Well, that's
That
a
shit happened.
conversation you have with that person before you
That
ever
shit
have sex
happened.
with them.
I
But
mean,
it
Good
is a good
Jesus, I keep
rule
that.
of
How do you have
thumb.
that comment? Time out, Trish. Trish, time out. How do you have that conversation with
Some
if I
somebody?
say
people
stop,
are
don't really
into
stop.
some people
I, I,
some people
yeah,
are into that kind of thing and
I
do
know.
have those conversations with their partners
I
beforehand.
think Trish.
Yo,
Some people
that's
do
role
that.
play. I think you
I think.
mistaken
I
like
think.
some role playing shit. Trish,
I
but
think.
what if there's just like it's just a hot moment?
I think
Yo,
Trish took
you
my
never had
joke
a
a little
hot
too
moment?
serious though. I was just making a joke.
I
But it
know.
has happened
I just want to make
where
sure for other people
where
that
she
are
said
listening.
stop and I stopped and then she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Why you stopping? Like, bitch, you just told me to stop. It's like, niggas keep going. I'm like,
But always stop when they say stop. That's why I be telling my brother, I said, if somebody says stop, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how good it feels. You get up
I
off
had a
that
woman one
throne.
time, yeah, I was fucking her, and she was like, if you don't stop, I'ma slap the shit out of you. So I stopped.
Yeah.
And then she kept going and slapped the shit out of me. I said, why did you
That's
slap me? She said, why did you stop? I said, because you threatened to slap me. But you still slapped me.
yeah, you really should have had a conversation with her afterwards and be like, we need to talk about what's consensual here because I'm not doing this with you.
She said she wasn't in her right mind at the time.
I'm very
Yeah.
clear cut
Listen,
about what I like and what I don't like. I let people know immediately. Don't do that shit. If you do that, I will beat your ass. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't
so it's basically like
Pineapples.
like my
Yeah, get off me. That's what it is. Not even finals. Get off me.
oh man. So if your leg go too high, hold up, player. That's stop.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I'm very vocal.
I
I'm
can't.
and not saying nothing.
Yo.
Get
I
off
can't.
of me.
Yo, that sound like there's not even no fun involved.
It is fun as long as I
Nah.
like it. But if I tell you stop, you're like,
yeah,
oh, you don't
I'm
like
done.
it? Get
I'm
the fuck
done.
off of
I'm
me.
done. I'm done. I'm done.
I just very vocal.
I
I always
I
tell women to
can't.
be
I can't
vocal.
believe she just said that, yo. Like,
I
yo,
think
listen.
so.
So
It is
listen.
fun as long as I
I'm
like it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See, listen. If you dealing a dude dealing with Trish, you better watch yourself out there. I hate to say it like that. But you better
No,
watch
no,
yourself.
no.
You
Because it
better
wouldn't
come
even get
in.
to no
You
crazy
better
point.
come
I
in with
would
the
just
full package. You better make sure she likes it. If not, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. You better make
Oh
sure
shit.
she likes it. Oh man.
it's really just that simple. Just do what I say.
Mhm. Oh, see.
And
Okay, she's here. Here it is. I'm
how
I'm
many
I'm, sens-
bees?
I'm sensing Dom. I'm sensing
Bees.
Dom over.
How many women have you met that said, if you just do what I say, everything would be all good?
I got one. I got one in the kitchen right now.
And I bet your life is better, isn't it? Exactly.
Yeah. And he said how he said he the question was how many women do I have in my life that have said just do what I say. You hear the laugh in the background,
I heard
right?
the giggle. I heard the you right giggle.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said, "Oh, I got one in the kitchen right now."
Uh-huh. Oh man, shit.
That was fun though.
Yeah. That's shit. I think that's all we got for tonight. Stop giving scamming homeless people money. You never know when they're
Yo,
scamming.
yeah,
You never really know when they're scamming.
It's
But if they're
lazy.
making YouTube videos clearly showing you they're scamming, stop giving them money. Oh,
Yo, and then my thing is like this. Yo, listen, for all you people, you looking, you seeing that they got a couple of views and all that. Listen, they're not broke.
They're
You got a
intentionally broke.
certain, yeah, you got a certain, yeah. I mean, superstar wise, they're probably broke, yeah. But
I'm gonna say it like this.
they got regular money.
if they got consistent streams with
Mhm.
content, they're not broke.
Exactly.
Their phones are getting connection from somewhere.
Yes.
And it's not just McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Mhm.
They got
They be walking telling
Wi-Fi,
you
not
stories.
Wi-Fi. You
They be
heard?
walking telling you stories.
Yes, they
I
got
think their
Wi-Fi, not
parents-
Wi-Fi.
I bet that girl's parents probably do still pay her phone bill because they probably are waiting for her to just come home.
Because she's white. She's white. You know, black parents have been like, you know what? Fuck
Well,
this motherfucker. Fuck that bill.
I still pay
That's
my
extra
daughter's
money
cell
I gotta
phone bill.
fucking pay. That's
I still
different.
pay, I still pay my
That's
daughter's cell
different.
phone bill.
That's different. It's a different situation, buddy.
You know,
I
It's the
say it
same-
to you like this. No, it's not. No, it's not.
it's the phone,
See-
the same phone my daughter's had since she's been like fucking 7.
No, I get that. I get that.
Well,
But
the same
listen,
phone line.
also, she hasn't left the house on bad terms. Now we know Mary Beth has left the house on bad terms. You get what I'm
She
saying?
told her parents, "That's my man. I'm gonna stand beside him." You don't understand
Well-
the struggle, mom.
I'll tell you what.
She left.
Even if my
She's-
daughter did leave the house on bad terms, you know what?
She's got Mandingo.
I'm still gonna pay the cell phone bill, just so I know she still has a cell phone that I can talk to her on.
That's good.
Yeah,
can
no,
always
I
call me.
believe that. I believe that.
You know?
I approve
Oh.
that. But they can't nobody be having sex in my house. That's my hard line.
Me personally, I'm more offended somebody taking a shit in my house. You know?
Him bringing that house was crazy.
Yeah. I don't really want too many people on my toilet.
I'm just like this.
Yeah, think about it.
Hey, just don't bring nobody ugly home. That's it.
Dang, you gonna tell them the person they like is ugly?
Yeah.
You gonna tell them that?
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids can't fuck nobody ugly in my house.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Is this hashtag eugenics? You don't want no ugly grandkids?
Yeah. No.
Hmm.
If they don't
right,
fuck,
well-
if they don't fuck in my house, they might not have money for a hotel. So when they fuck, they might fuck in the car. Now they might fuck in the car. Guess what? Now some hater might be like, "Yo, there's people over there fucking in the car," and then
Some
police might
Karen
pull
see
up.
the car rocking.
You know,
You know
some
what I'm
Karen
saying?
that ain't getting no dick. It's like these people over here fucking in public while I'm trying to walk my fancy ass poodle. Can't you see the color of her tail? Just 3 colors. And then they'll call the police. Then the police come, and there'll be a dickhead cop who also ain't getting no pussy.
Mm.
He's like, you know what? These motherfuckers
and
is
then-
fucking.
It's like, nah, he wasn't fucking. I wasn't fucking. And then the old lady is like, the Karen is like, yes, you were. He has a mole on his nutsack. I saw it.
You know?
Because
You
she
know
was
what
at the
you mean?
window. She didn't just call. She looked for a couple of minutes. She might
Uh-huh.
even rubbed her nipples.
You know what you did, Jay?
But
You know
who am
what
I
you
to
did?
talk?
You know what you did?
And
You be like,
now,
I'm a child. I'm underage.
and now,
Listen, because
You
I got,
looking at me?
I done seen some peeping toms. I done got caught up with some motherfucking peep freaks. At Lover's Lane one time, I was at Lover's Lane, niggas was on my window like this.
But like when you were a kid, though.
Yeah, I was how old was I? I was about
I'll tell you what.
20,
when I
maybe
was young,
22,
when I was young,
23.
fucking in cars, if you got caught, you would not be labeled a sexual offender. Nowadays, you fuck in the car and get caught, you can be labeled a sexual offender.
Sexual offender.
Because it's
You know?
public indecency, right?
It was this little bitty charge.
It's gonna say sex offender.
Right. You know,
I ain't trying to be all that. I don't know.
it's not going to distinguish.
I
It's
don't
not
wanna
going to
be
say,
no sex offender.
it's not going to say sex offender because him and his girlfriend was fucking in the car.
No.
Right. You're just going to say, your neighbor's just going to be like, oh shit, I got a sex offender next door to me.
Yeah.
Who did you rape? What 7-year-old child did you rape? Just because that label is on you.
Well,
Mhm.
on that depressing note,
And all you did was fuck in a car. But ladies, please give me head while I'm driving. That's
Do you not
different.
care about your safety?
Huh?
What's that?
I said, do you not care about your safety? Didn't you see that movie, The
Yeah,
World
yeah,
Before
yeah.
You
But I
Love?
mean, it's all about levels. It's all about levels of it. Just give me a little something that relaxes me on the drive home, not
Yeah.
something that you're trying to take my soul. You get what I'm saying?
If I
Oh,
That's
feel
dangerous. That's dangerous.
her sucking my dick is gonna cause damage to my vehicle as I'm driving, I'm just gonna pull over and let her finish.
Yeah, that would be the best thing to do.
You
You
know?
can't what you
there you
call it,
go.
cause yo, you never know. It might be that one time, and yo, that leg get to shaking. You don't know what might happen.
Now,
You don't know how that's going to wind up. You can't hit the brake. You might hit the gas. It's a lot of crazy shit can go on in that situation.
and that's why I think my next vehicle might be self-driving.
Mm.
And on that note, I think we will wrap up for the evening. That's all we got for
See you
tonight,
later,
y'all.
alligators.
Yeah, we'll be back on Monday. You know, that is everything we got. We ain't got nothing else for y'all tonight. We could probably go on for hours, but it's getting late and motherfuckers was up early today. So on that note, may the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stay sucker free and keep a smile on your face, baby. Please eat this bitch.
Khary's crib. Khary's crib.